I think it's really important when economic situations develop like the one we're facing today to not necessarily default to the idea of shrinking your organization. We already know that there are many people out in our communities and around the country who don't receive the treatment that they need. So this is a real opportunity to think about how one can expand the organization. And one of the things we do in our business case community of commitment is we talk about gap analysis. We try to help one another figure out what the opportunities are by looking at the available data and how to use the resources that we have in our organizations today to actually expand services and perhaps bring more revenue through the door as we treat more people.
The business case concept has emerged through the years, and I think what we're finding is that it's a result of living and breathing the first principle of NIATx process improvement, which is to understand and involve the customer. We found that organizations in any field aren't successful because they're money or profit driven. They're really successful because they're focused on customers, and that is really the key to organizational effectiveness. The curriculum is really rooted in systems engineering, which has its really historical roots in manufacturing, and we're looking at how companies like Toyota, the quality management philosophy employed at Toyota led them to be world leaders in the automotive industry, and how those same principles can apply to addiction treatment.
I think that it's really important to understand that the theories that quality improvement or performance improvement are based on are actually living theories. So as we've started thinking about Deming's 14 points, for example, and applying them specifically to substance abuse treatment, that seems to generate a lot of discussion among providers and others, and it renews people's thinking about why they might be interested in performance improvement as something other than simply a regulatory activity.
We've learned a lot about what works in the addiction treatment field, but just knowing what to do isn't always enough to make it happen. We're going to talk about how to get things implemented, things like walk-in scheduling, and really show how that kind of a practice can impact your bottom line.
Well, one of the reasons that an organization or a person might invest in the business case community of commitment is it's a very good opportunity to meet like-minded persons from around the country that we don't always get in our substance abuse treatment administrative roles, and to work with those same individuals and our faculty over a 6-month period to try and generate new ideas, think about our businesses in different ways, think about client care with a new set of eyes. It's a very exciting and dynamic group that comes together each time.